Good morning, students. Welcome back. We'll now discuss the pericyclic reaction part 10. Probably this would be the last session for Diels-Alder reaction. So far up to part 9, we have discussed about the stereochemistry of diene and dienophile in Diels-Alder reaction uh, with some examples. We have also discussed the Alder's endo rule for endoselectivity, taking some examples of Diels-Alder reaction. We have also seen the reaction of furan with mica anhydride, in which the deviation from endoselectivity was observed because of the less reactivity of furan. In part 10, we would be discussing about the regiochemistry of Diels-Alder reaction, different aspect to, to discuss the regioselectivity in formation of product. We'll also discuss the intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction as well as inverse electron demand Diels-Alder reaction in this session. Before going to the regioselectivity in Diels-Alder reaction, let us first discuss about the regioselectivity. Regioselectivity usually occurs when there is one functional group that can react into into different places or sites or positions in a substrate, and during this kind of reaction, if reagent have to choose where it has to react to give selectively one product, this kind of selectivity is known as regioselectivity. Let us see some examples of regioselectivity. During the addition of hydrohalic acid on an unsymmetrical alkene like this, there are two possibilities of formation of product based on the orientation of this hydrohalic acid. It may be HCl, it may be HBr. Hydrogen can approach on carbon number 1, and that time halogen will approach at carbon number 2. Similarly, in next orientation, hydrogen may approach at carbon number 2 and halogen may approach at carbon number 1. In this reaction, when this hydrohalic acid was reacted with an unsymmetrical alkene, it was observed that this product was formed exclusively instead of this, where negative part of the reagent was added on that carbon which has least number of hydrogen. So this is an example of selectivity, particularly regioselectivity in addition reactions on carbon double bond carbon. Similarly, we can see similar kind of regioselectivity in ring opening reactions of epoxide, where nucleophile have two opportunities. It can approach at this carbon, same time it can approach at this carbon to open the ring, but depending on the reactivity uh, of nucleophile as well as steric effect around this reaction, the addition of nucleophile on carbon number this and carbon number this takes place selectively. During aromatic electrophilic substitution, where in an substituted in a substituted benzene derivative, if we perform electrophilic substitution, then there are possibility of the formation of ortho, para or meta product. But depending on the nature of group which is attached on benzene ring, The formation of ortho, para, and meta selectively takes place. This is another example of regioselectivity. You can see. Similarly, nucleophilic addition on 1,3 carbonyl 1,3 unsaturated carbonyl compound. The nucleophile can add via 1,2 manner or 1,4 manner. Selectivity depends on the reactivity of nucleophile as well as steric considerations. And addition of Br2 on 1,3-butadiene is another example of regioselective reactions where there are two possibilities for this Br2 molecule to add, either go to via 1,2 addition manner or 1,4 addition manner. Thus, the product formation again will depend on the reaction conditions, and selectively either we can have 1,2 addition product or 1,4 addition product. Coming to the regioselectivity in Diels-Alder reaction, depending upon the substituent on monosubstituted diene and dienophile, the regioselectivity of Diels-Alder reaction can be discussed. For an unsubstituted diene or dienophile, these we can call either symmetrically substituted diene or dienophiles. We can have constitutionally identical cycloadduct. However, if we put some groups on diene as well as dienophile, then it will become unsymmetrical. Then the product formation of Diels-Alder reaction or outcome of the product will depend on the substituent on carbon atom of diene as well as dienophile and their electronic effect respectively. Let's see. Monosubstituted dienes can be either one substitute, this is one substitute diene, and or it may be two substitute, this is carbon 2 where the substitution is taking place. So depending on the substitution difference in substitution of diene and depending on the change in orientation of dienophile, we can have different kind of product formation possible as an outcome of this cycloaddition reaction. Here, the bond formation between this carbon and this carbon and this carbon and this carbon results the product which looks like an ortho type. Similarly, if we flip the orientation of this dienophile, we have changed the orientation of dienophile, then the bond formation or cyclization may results formation of meta type product. Similarly, for two substituted diene, meta type product as well as para type product formation takes place. Thus, to decide what type of product, whether it will be orthotype product, whether it will be meta type or para type product form in Diels-Alder reaction, to decide this kind of factor, we must consider the relative orbital coefficient of diene as well as dienophile. Here, we can understand this by considering an electron releasing group at position 1 of diene that will increase the electron density on diene, since we know that, as we have also discussed in part 8, the electron donating group on diene makes the diene more nucleophilic. Similarly, electron withdrawing group on dienophile makes the dienophile more electrophilic. As a result, the rate of Diels-Alder reaction becomes faster. In this slide, we will see the electron donating group increases the nucleophilicity of diene, and electron withdrawing group on dienophile decreases the nucleophilicity of dienophile or increases the electrophilicity of dienophile. Here we'll see particularly on which carbon the electron donating group increases the nucleophilicity more comparatively. We can see that the electron donation of this methoxy group, which is attached at carbon 1, it will enhance the electron density at carbon number 4. Therefore, the orbital coefficient of carbon number 4 will be higher or larger in compared to carbon number 1, since HOMO of diene and LUMO of diene will interact during Diels-Helder reaction, which is normal Diels-Helder reaction. Thus, for one substituted monosubstrate diene at one position, if electron donating group will be at one position, that electron donating group on diene will enhance the orbital coefficient at C4, carbon 4 of HOMO. This is the HOMO of diene. Similarly, if we add this electron donating group at position 2, it will increase the electron density at carbon number 1 by this resonance, and the orbital coefficient of carbon number 1 in compared to rest of the carbon will be larger. Therefore, this carbon will become more electronegative or more nucleophilic in compared to rest of the carbon. Similarly, if we add electron withdrawing group on dienophile, that will withdraw the electron from this pi bond, and the carbon 2 of dienophile, this is the C2, this is C1, this is C2, carbon 2 of dienophile will become more electrophilic in compared to carbon 1. Therefore, orbital coefficient of carbon 2 will be smaller in compared to the rest of the carbon. So this phenomena is very helpful to understand the regiochemistry in Diels-Helder reaction. Let's see how it happened. In given example, this is for one substrate diene. This is dienophile, electron donating group on diene and electron withdrawing group on dienophile. It may result either orthotype product or paratype product. We have to decide which regioisomer will form selectively. To understand this, the orbital coefficient theory will help us to answer this question. In case of mono substituted diene, where the electron donating group was at carbon number 1, that isomer, that electron donating group, was enhancing the nucleophilicity of carbon 4. Therefore, orbital coefficient of carbon 4 was higher. In previous slide we have seen. Similarly, the electron withdrawing group on dienophile increases the electrophilicity at carbon 2, or we can say that it will decrease the electrophilicity of carbon 1. Therefore, this carbon of diene, C4 of diene, is more nucleophilic, C2 of dienophile more electrophilic. Therefore, one electronegative end will easily can approach to the less electronegative or electropositive end of dienophile. Therefore, bond formation can take place easily at this point. Similarly, this carbon of diene, C1, is comparatively less nucleophilic, whereas this carbon, C1 of dienophile, is comparatively more nucleophilic. Therefore, bond formation can easily take place at this point. That's why this kind of cyclization results the formation of orthotype product. Whereas if we have C2 mono-substituted diene, where the electron donating group is at carbon 2, this will increase the electron density at carbon number 1. Therefore, the HOMO or the orbital coefficient of C1 will be higher. If we flip this dienophile in such a way that the more electrophilic part will uh, come in front of the more nucleophilic part of diene. Therefore, Eg uh, electron Eg bond formation can take place. Similarly, more nucleophilic part of dienophile and less nucleophilic part of diene will interact together to give us a cyclic product. This product 1, 2, 3, 4, this product after cyclation will result the para-type product formation. Similarly, what will happen if in previous slide, in first example, if you flip the orientation of dienophile, in that case, more electronegative ends of diene and dienophile will come closer, and more electropositive ends of diene and dienophile will come closer, so that it will result some kind of repulsive interaction. So the meta formation will not take place, meta type product formation. Similarly, in case of two substituted diene as well as dienophile, if we change the orientation of dienophile, then it will result the similar situation. Two more electronegative ends will come closer and will result the repulsive kind of interaction, and the meta type product formation is again will be ruled out. In this slide, we'll compare or we'll see the regioselectivity versus stereoselectivity in Diels-Alder reaction. We'll consider first the example of mono-substituted diene in which the electron donating group is at carbon number 1, therefore it is known as one substituted diene, and electron withdrawing group on dienophile. We'll see the reaction of these two. As we have seen from the orbital coefficient uh, or charge density distribution uh, after of this substitute diene and dienophile, it was observed that carbon 4 of diene, when the substituent electron donating group is substituted at carbon 1, this carbon 4 will become more nucleophilic. Similarly, in dienophile with electron withdrawing group, the carbon 2 will be more electrophilic. The regiochemistry of this Diels-Alder reaction can be easily predicted by the careful matching of these kind of charges. If electron donating group located in diene at carbon 1, then dienophile will approach with electron withdrawing group next to the electron donating group, as like this. The electron withdrawing group at diene and electron donating group at electron withdrawing group at dienophile and electron donating group at diene. These two will approach uh, in cyclation process in an adjacent carbon. So the relative positions of groups present in diene and dienophile in product, this kind of product, the relative position of substrate group of diene and dienophile, it will depend on the stereochemistry of Diels-Alder reaction. The group on dienophile that are endo or to the transition state, this group is endo in the transition state, will become cis. These two group are cis, will become cis to the group on the diene which is towards outside. Similarly, if we allow this dienophile to approach via exo manner, so the substituent of dienophile, when it will be exo in the transition state, this substituent will acquire a transposition with respect to this substituent of diene which was lying towards outside. It means these two will be trans. Similarly, we can understand the regioselectivity versus stereoselectivity when we have carbon 2 substituted diene and a dienophile. In this case, carbon 1 will become more nucleophilic and carbon 2 become more electrophilic, but with flip in its orientation. The orientation we have flipped. And if this dienophile approaches from endo with its endostereochemistry in the transition state, so this CHO, since it is in the plane of this C1 towards outside, so it will acquire below to the plane. Similarly, when this dienophile will have exostereochemistry in transition state, then this substituent of dienophile will acquire the above plane in the product, so that based on the orientation as well as electronic effect on and we can say that based on the regiochemistry of this Diels-Alder reaction, we can also predict the stereochemistry of the product, whether it will be uh, above the plane, the substituent are on above the plane, or cis, whether they will be on below the plane or trans, depending on the stereochemistry of transition state. There are some examples of regioselectivity in Diels-Alder reaction. We have kept different electron donating groups on dienophile at different places. Carbon 1 here, carbon 2, this is also carbon 2, this is carbon 1 and carbon 2. And we have also put some electron withdrawing group on dienophile, and depending on their orbital coefficient as well as orientation, we can predict the formation of product, whether it will be orthotype, paratype product will form. In all the examples given here in this slide, one common thing is that all the dienes are substituted with electron donating group, as well as all the dienophile are substituted with electron withdrawing group. Let's see what will happen if we change the nature of groups attached on diene as well as on dienophile. Means if we put electron withdrawing group on diene and electron donating group on dienophile, as we have seen here. In this example, diene is having electron withdrawing group and dienophile is having electron donating group. It means now the diene is electron deficient and dienophile is electron rich, or we can say dienophile becomes nucleophilic and diene becomes electrophilic. If this kind of Diels-Alder reaction where dienophile is electron rich and diene is electron deficient, such Diels-Alder reactions are known as inverse electron demand Diels-Alder reaction. Inverse electron demands means in normal Diels-Alder reaction, we have seen that diene was nucleophilic, means electron source diene is considered as HOMO and dienophile as LOMO, means electron from HOMO will transfer to LOMO for constructing new bonds. Here the dienophile becomes a HOMO and diene becomes LOMO, means electron flow is taking place from inverse direction or opposite direction, opposite way to the normal Diels-Alder reaction. Hence, it is known as inverse electron demand. Again, this Diels-Alder reaction is more dependent on orbital coefficients rather than dependency on charge distribution. In this case, if we see the effect of electron withdrawing group on diene, carbon number 4 becomes electron deficient, means electron poor in compared to carbon number 1. Therefore, the orbital coefficient at carbon 1 will be higher of in HOMO, and orbital coefficient at carbon 4 will be uh, smaller. Therefore, this will become LUMO, whereas in case of substituted dienophile, where electron donating group is attached on a dienophile or alkene, that will increase the nucleophilicity of this double bond system, this carbon-carbon system. Therefore, the orbital coefficient of C2 will be higher if we perform a Diels-Alder reaction for this kind of system where dienophile becomes electron rich and diene becomes electron poor, means HOMO of dienophile and LUMO of diene. In that case, interaction will take place like this: electron rich center of diene, electron poor center of dienophile, and electron poor center of diene, and electron poor center of electron rich center of dienophile. It will again results formation of ortho-type product. Product formation is almost similar as we have seen in normal Diels-Alder reaction, whether it was substituted or unsubstituted. However, the orbital coefficient or relative nucleophilicity and electrophilicity of diene and dienophile is changed in such cases. That's why it is known as inverse electron demand Diels-Alder reaction. Now coming to the intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction. The intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction have numbers of advantages, and these advantages are: it proceeds through highly ordered transition state. This reflects the large negative activation entropy in intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction. Intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction needs lower temperature in compared to the intermolecular Diels-Alder reaction. Similarly, in intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction, the formation of side product as well as dimerization or polymerization problems has been significantly reduced. Therefore, the intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction becomes highly useful for in organic synthesis in comparison to intermolecular Diels-Alder reaction. These reactions are highly useful for stereoselective construction of polycyclic compound. The intramolecular Diels-Alder reactions are of two types, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 reactions are those in which diene is attached to the dienophile by a chain from its terminus. And type 2 reactions, the chain is attached to an internal diene position. Let's see how it happens. In type 1, you can see that the dienophile is attached to the C1 carbon of diene by a carbon chain, and after cyclization, when it will cyclize from here, after performing Diels-Alder reaction, it will give us a fused bicyclic compound. Whereas in type 2, the dienophile is attached at C2 via a carbon chain, and after cyclization, it will result the formation of bridged bicyclic compound. But one thing we need to remember that in type 2 cyclization process, the ring formed other than the six-member ring, this is the six-member ring, and the ring formed other than the six-member ring should be minimum 7-member or more. Examples of intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction. Several examples we can again see. The dienophile is attached at the C1 carbon of diene, and after cyclization it will result the formation of bicyclic product. Second example is also like that. In third example, similar example we have. These are the examples. You can just perform the mechanism of this example for your practice. Intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction of type 2. In this type, you can see that the this dienophile is attached via carbon 2 with a carbon chain, and after cyclization it will result the formation of bicyclic compound in which the other ring is more than 7 or more than 7 member. Similarly, the second example and this example. So by this we have ended up with this session. Now we have completed the Diels-Alder reaction, its type, stereochemistry, regiochemistry, and all aspects. By next session, we'll see the sigma-tropic rearrangement and some other reactions of pericyclic processes.